Hi Virgo, this is your weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Hermit with the Lovers and the Four of Wands, and we also have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Gemini, or perhaps even another Virgo. Well, this is as straightforward as it gets, Virgo. This person is already in your life. They are watching you like a hawk. They're following you on social media. They're following you on the streets. I don't know. I don't mean to sound creepy, but yeah, you do have a secret admirer. The only, I guess, unknown to the story, you may not know exactly who this is. But the good news is that they're going to reveal themselves this week. Yep, they will. Alright, so yeah, we start off with the Three of Pentacles, the first card that came out. And this is how you already know this person. The thing about the Three of Pentacles, it could mean so many different things, right? The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, cooperation, some kind of a group set environment. So it could be somebody you work with, take a class with, go to yoga with, take a, I don't know, take a swimming class with. It could be somebody who is who works in the same building as you. It could be one of your friends, perhaps, right? We also have the Moon on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. It could be a Pisces you're dealing, but the Moon is a card of a secret, right? A secret. So they've been secretly watching you. And speaking of watching you, the next card after the Three of Pentacles that came out is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a card of a stalker, right? Somebody who is keeping tabs on you. Again, it could be somebody who is just kind of like watching you from a distance. If you go to the same place with this person. Right, they could be watching you from on the internet as well. Perhaps you're already connected on social media, right? And I think they're about to notice that you're going to be attending some kind of an event. You're going to some kind of an event, or they may even invite you themselves, right? The Page of Swords is clarified by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of a reunion, a union, but at the same time, most likely in your case, it's some kind of an event. And it could be anything, right? It could be a happy hour after work if you work with them. It could be some kind of a party, gathering, game, show, concert, what have you. So they know you're going, right? And they're planning to attend that same event as well. And that's where I believe they're going to make their move. Speaking of the move, the Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords, the next 2 cards over, that's the move right there. You know, the Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but at the same time, I believe it's some kind of a very loving gesture, right? The Ace of Swords clarifying the Knight of Cups is them telling you the truth, how they feel. Because the Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords is a very straightforward, very direct conversation. It's a card of a brand new beginning. So technically it is some kind of a confession. Accompanied by a very romantic gesture with that Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is the most loving, the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. And the rest is history, Virgo. Right? In the potential outcome, we have the Hermit, the Lovers, and the Four of Wands. The Hermit is your major arcana card. That's you, unless you're dealing with another Virgo. The Lovers, the next card over, could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers could be a card of a choice, right? So you will have a choice as to what you want to do with all of this. But at the same time, I personally believe the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people, right? It is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could be the love of your life. You know, it could turn out to be the love of your life. The Four of Wands right next to the deck is another celebration card. Some people call it the 1111 card. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, but it is a card of a commitment to marriage, nevertheless. Yeah, it is. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, a very straightforward reading. Virgo, the only twist in the story, you may still not know who this person is. Perhaps you have a couple of guesses. If you're invited to some kind of an event this week, I think you should go. And that's where they're going to make their move. Alright, Virgo, really happy for you. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. A bit of an unusual reading, but I've seen weirder things. So you got this Queen of Swords. This person will be reaching out to you, perhaps inviting you, perhaps apologizing to you for something they've done. At least your initial response is going to be, I'm not so sure if I want to go. I'm not so sure if I want to forgive you. I'm not so sure if I want to welcome you back into my life or something like that. Okay, so we got 2 pages. There could be children involved for some of you, but for most of you, the Page of Cups clarifying the Queen of Swords is simply a repeat of the Page of Wands, the first card that came out. So these are messages, or at least one message. Or even an apology, or some kind of an invitation. All right, you're the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and the Nine of Wands right next to the deck is your initial reaction. It's a card of a wounded warrior. It's a card of somebody who is suspicious, somebody who doesn't trust other people based on their previous experiences. This is a card of somebody who is like, I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if I want to get involved here. Alright, so for whatever reason, Virgo, this came out. So this must be important to you. I'm sure you'll have other things happening in your life, but this showed up right here. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we have so many planets in retrograde right now during this week, including Venus and Mercury, right? This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. So we got the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords, then we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups, and we have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. What's interesting about this reading, Virgo, you are in this reading 3 times, right? The Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, that's you. That's your energy. The Hermit on the bottom of the deck, that is definitely you. That's your major arcana card. And it kind of looks like you could be the one reaching out. You could be the one making a move. For some of you, perhaps this King of Swords made you an offer the week before and you took a time out to think about it. Right, then this week you'll say, yeah, let's give it another shot. But for some of you, it really is you who is making the move, right? The Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, that's you. The Knight of Pentacles is your energy. This is you making a move, or you answering by agreeing, I guess. Right, or perhaps they may have a plan and you will have your own plan. It's like you will counter-offer them with your own plan. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan ahead, right? This is the most stable, the most grounded, the most serious, the most long-term Knight out of all 4 Knights. And the King of Swords right there in the middle is the person you're dealing with. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And at the end, we do have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups. So yeah, it looks like a reconciliation. A very happy, very lovey-dovey reconciliation. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. It's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment, right? And the Ten of Cups clarifying it is the happily ever after card. It's a family card. It's a card of a commitment or marriage. So yeah, I think the 2 of you will give it another go. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Virgo. This week we have the Hangman, clarified by the Hierophant. We have the Six of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Wands. We also have the Chariot and the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Cancer, pretty much any zodiac sign. Well, here's the deal. Since the last card that came out is the Chariot right next to the deck, this is what's going to happen at the end of the day. Okay, the Chariot could be a vehicle. The Chariot could be a card of moving forward, relocating for some of you. Okay, or deciding to win at any cost. It's like you could be accepting a challenge for some of you. Okay, we start off with the Hangman, clarified by the Hierophant. The Hangman could be a card of a sacrifice. It could be a card of a stagnation, nothing happening. But at the same time, it could also be a card of your own epiphany, like a light bulb moment, right? The Hierophant clarifying it could be somehow related to education. Okay, or when it comes to work, business, and finances, I often interpret the Hierophant as a card of something formal and official. All right. In the middle, we have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Wands. The Six of Pentacles, this is a card of a choice. One of the ways to interpret that is a card of a choice, options, right? Again, I don't know if you're being presented with options or this is you who is having a light bulb moment and realizing that you need to move forward, or you need a new car and you're looking at different cars, or you're thinking to go back to school, right? And you're choosing schools, you're choosing classes to take, certificates to pass, or something like that, right? Whatever that Six of Pentacles is, you will make up your mind. You will figure this one out. The Three of Wands clarifying it is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and here comes the Chariot, right? Either a forward movement, or literally going somewhere, or purchasing a new car, or deciding to win, deciding to conquer something. Okay, the World on the bottom of the deck is a happy end card, and it's also a card of someplace remote. So for some of you, again, some kind of a travel or relocation or movement is in order. For others of you, it's simply a new chapter of your life that's coming up for you. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Virgo. We have the Hangman clarified by Temperance. We have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What you're not expecting is some good news, or your patience will pay off. For some of you, it could be like a miraculous recovery, healing. All right, I don't know if you're the one who's healing, it could be somebody else. Right, for others of you, if you've been waiting for something and hoping, wishing that it's going to get resolved, or it's going to come into fruition, it's going to materialize, yes, it's coming this week. It's happening this week, Virgo. All right? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's you, Virgo. All right? Unless you're dealing with another earth sign. But for most of you, that is you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. We start with the Hangman clarified by Temperance. The Hangman could be a Pisces, Temperance could be a Sagittarius, but together those two cards could be interpreted as cards of healing, right? The Hangman could be just simply stagnation. Temperance is a card of healing, okay? For others of you, it's just you being very patient with something, because Temperance is also a card of patience, all right? So here comes the Ace of Swords. Here comes the good news. All right, the Ace of Swords is the word yes, so somebody could be telling you yes, or an organization could be sending you an email or a letter telling you yes, or a doctor could reach out to you, or, you know, reach out to whoever is healing, and they're going to tell them, you know what, we just got the latest results, and yeah, you're doing so much better. You're healing, okay? The Nine of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a wish come true, and at the same time, it's a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So I think that's you being really happy, satisfied, and some of you may even consider it as a wish come true. Alright, so yep, that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing week.